Ben Okri is a Nigerian writer who is best known for his Man Booker Prize winning novel, The Famished Road. The Famished Road tells the story of Azaro, who is an abiku or spirit child. Unlike most abikus who die at a young age to return to spirit realm and later be reborn, Azaro chooses to remain in the material world to make his mother happy. His family's poverty and the political turmoil in his country mean that his life there is far from easy, but as he grows up, he begins to understand the world and find out what truly gives meaning to life. The novel is the part of a trilogy. It was followed by Songs of Enchantment and Infinite Riches. It won the Man Booker Prize in the year 1991 and still remains Okri's best known work. There are only 4 main characters in the novel: Azaro, the spirit child, and his mom, his dad. And the another major important character here is Madame Koto. The story is in first-person narrative, told by the protagonist, Azaro, who lives with his mom and dad in a compound of small houses with several other families in an unnamed African country. He is an abiku, a spirit child, who has chosen to be born to make happy the bruised face of the woman who would become my mother. The plot is loose and non-linear, consisting mostly of Azaro's wanderings and various abductions, his dad's outrageous exploits, and his mom's mostly quiet suffering. It also features the outsized character of Madame Koto, whose bar is the setting for many a scene. Her growing wealth and influence stand in the stark contrast to the continued impoverishment of nearly everyone else in the village. The novel is divided into 8 books or 8 chapters. In chapter 1, or book 1, Azaro is kidnapped and held by a corrupt policeman before an herbalist tells his mom how to find him. She brings him home finally, and the family throws a great homecoming celebration for him, which unfortunately plunges them into a debt. Madame Koto believes Azaro to be a good luck and asks him to come by her bar in the afternoons to attract customers. In book 2, the politicians invade the community and Madame Koto's bar in particular, bringing divisiveness and false promises. The political parties are allegorical, the party of the rich versus party of the poor, and they pit the compound's residents against one another. The poverty and hunger that dominate the lives of the ordinary people are exploited for political gain. The party of the rich hands out free powdered milk, which instigates a violent riot. Additionally, it turns out the milk is tainted and most of the compound becomes deathly ill. Azaro and his family members are spared because his father throws the milk away, mistrusting the politicians and their intention. Book 3 depicts the oppression and the growing pervasiveness of politics into the everyday lives of the villagers. Azaro's family is harassed because of their political view and their door is marked by a machete. They have been singled out. They are also under pressure from the landlord to pay their rent, which he has raised because of his dad's political view. The local photographer shows Azaro's disturbing pictures of injustice, likely an American lynching elsewhere in the world. Book 4 reveals Koto's continuing transformation. Her bar is crowded with rowdy revelers on a regular basis, and Azaro undergoes a sexual awakening during a particular request party. Afterwards, he is pursued by a many-headed spirit who wants to drag him back to the spirit world. Azaro refuses to go. In the book 5, Azaro is punished for breaking a window and decided to quit eating. He becomes very ill and hovers between life and death. The reader follows him on his delirious journey through the realm of spirits. In the end, his mom's effort and his dad's voice bring him back to the land of the living. Book 6 focuses on his father's desire to become a great boxer. He constantly trains and eats voraciously, leaving his mother and Azaro to wither in their hunger. Still, Azaro admires his ambition and his father successfully takes on opponents, sometimes supernatural, with great skill and bravado. Madame Koto continues to amass money and influence. Her bar is the first establishment in the village to get electricity, and she purchases a personal car. Another party thrown by dad quickly gets out of control. He acquires an entourage of beggars whom he wishes to better with education and training, though his plans, as per usual, are foiled. He has swapped his dreams of becoming a great boxer for designs on becoming a respected politician. In Book 7, Father pursues his potential career as a politician, reading books on several often irrelevant subjects. Madame Koto throws a grand party at her bar to commemorate her rise in status. Azaro's father wants to gate crash it so that he can talk politics with influential people. Everyone from far and wide, it seems, is there. A man in a white suit confronts his father and they engage in an epic fight. Azaro's father wins, but his body and mind are devastated by the brutality of the encounter. He slips into a coma-like state for several days until Mother, with the help of Azaro, brings him back from the spirit world. The final section consists of his father's dream, how he tries to build a better world in his mind. He yearns for freedom, justice and dignity and an end to grinding poverty and constant oppression. When he finally wakes, he tells Azaro to respect all living things and to find the good in all he encounters. The next morning when Azaro awakes, his parents have disappeared, concluding the story. Azaro's world is rich with fantastical imagery, repleted with violence and aversion, alcohol, a fever dream of life, liberty, dignity and struggle. The final line reveals, a dream can be the highest point of a life. Please subscribe for more novel summaries and literature related videos. Thank you.